by getting out there, we had to show that we were committed and that we were mature enough to attend the camp and that we had goals and higher plans for our life success. And that's part of what contributes to it too, and then your scores and your personality contribute a lot. And then we also had to fill out an online application, which in the application you would write a page about yourself and say what your life goals are, where you want to be with your shooting career, how you plan to go there, and just your overlook on your personality in life and what you like to do and how you view people and other, where you plan to go with your career.
So it was all a written application? And
yeah, there were it was all written, it wasn't verbal, but now with the internet resources they can go back and look at your other scores, and then they can resource your coaches and other people that know you well. So another part about the camp, it's not necessarily a tryout for the Junior Olympic team. It's more of a camp where you get to know the coaches, you get to know the Olympians, and they get to know you and find out if they want you on as a future member of the team, or if you're just out there for the experience and the experience to help your shooting maybe, but you can say you just went to an Olympic training camp in your life and it's a good experience to have high expectations.
So what are the three of you hoping for?
I think the Olympics will be great.
Well, yeah, if you do good enough, it's not necessarily a written rule, but if you do good at this camp, they usually invite you back out for another weekend. And most people don't make it past that. But if you can do well at your next, I don't know what you call it, your next training camp there, then they'll invite you to the tryouts for the Junior Olympic team. So, and then once you get to the Junior Olympic team, then you keep progressing and hopefully make the regular Olympics.
When I arrived there, I wish to get some experience with shooting, as well as meeting the Olympic coaches, and being able to hopefully go back there another week later in the year.
You're the guy you have with the blue t-shirt. You said how many guys do you have? There's a whole
The criteria.
The Central Falcons program is 4 years old. This is the completion of their 4th year. And with myself and the other coaches, our head coach, Pete Dale, Al Chicurnio, and others, exactly, we've been able to bring our squads up very quickly. We have an excess of 60 shooters, anywhere from our beginning shooters to our varsity shooters. And this year we were real proud of our placement in our 12-school conference. We ended up taking 2nd in every category within the conference at the conference shoot. So those are some great accolades, as it's arguably the toughest conference in the country right now, as our main competitor is the Burlington Club. They are the 3-time national champion trap shooter. So along with the trap shooting, we do skeet shooting as well. Our skeet shooters this year were 2nd place at JV nationally. One of the shooters was an individual 2nd place. So our program here with the Falcons in Southeast Wisconsin and with our conference, we're very proud of. We're gaining momentum. I would liken what Southeast Wisconsin and the shooting sports are is somewhat to New York and baseball. I mean, they are very, very tough competitors, great schools, great young people, and what we're teaching these people is a shooting skill, but then something they can do for a lifetime. So what the young people would be going out to Colorado to practice would be a national trap or a bunker trap. These trap targets travel at 35 miles an hour. Those trap targets travel near 80. So it's a higher level of shooting, and I think that's what the Olympic development camp will do for our shooters, as they may or may not get on an Olympic podium. They're all hopeful for that. We're hopeful. The likelihood very, very difficult, but the main goal and the thrust of the SCTP, the Central Falcons, is we want to help these young people develop skills through life, but using the shooting sports, as well as the opportunity for scholarships. There's many, many scholarships, whether it's partial or full ride scholarships throughout the country, and several of our peers throughout our conference are receiving those and actively pursuing schools that have full rides. And those are the true benefits. The short-term goals is we want to build character, we want to compete, we want to learn about life's lessons. Through shooting, if you're able to shoot at a certain level, you have the personality. There's a probability if you're in this conference you'll receive a scholarship if you want it. We had our invitational here where we had, I can't recall the number of teams that we had from around southeast Wisconsin. It was an invitational shoot, and the range officers at the Bristol Club said absolutely the finest group of people they've ever witnessed shooting, and absolutely the safest group. And that's paramount. Safety is paramount with these young people. We teach them the right way, they'll be role models in the future. So a little background on the Central Falcons team. We're totally independent of any school dollars. We raise all of our own money to help our shooters with the coaching. They pay for their own fees at the ranges, and basically we're self-sufficient. All we look to Central for is recognition with the letters, possibly the yearbook coming up, and the opportunity to use their name as you're recognized to be a team then for the SCTP regulations. So there are no tax dollars, no nothing. It's a self-sustaining organization. The Central Falcons Training Center is totally independent. We have great fundraisers. We have participation. There's gun manufacturers that will sell us guns at a reduced rate that we can go off and raise money for our team that way. Unfortunately, this year, 2 of our young shooters, Brian was one of them, he did win a new shotgun, probably about a $2,000 shotgun. So everything that we do is strictly independent of the school district, other than what we could get for recognition for our kids in the school program.